on how I wrote a lot of these things. Some I wrote 10 years ago, some I wrote whatever, and I have a habit of linking things together. So especially if my memory doesn't serve me well, I'll say something you'll never know. Actually, I just wrote this. So this next one is called Polluted. Let's go. I'm polluted. Mind, body, and soul. Man, how influences take their toll, Adrian. On the wicked, weak-minded and feeble, making cats suicidal, ODing, plunging off church steeples, Blair Witch Projects, teenagers chasing evil, only to be consumed and overcame by deep in the woods. Man, I'm going crazy, this world is no good. Man, I'm quite frantic, my nerves afraid, dreading what the future holds. I'm not prepared for Armageddon. Lost in the Arctic, no dogs, no sledding. My gear is full of holes, my line is full of moles. So every step I take, I'm tripping in potholes. Man, I should have listened to De La Soul. You know, Camille, all the cool cats I used to know is now dogs. All the fish is dead, and the only thing left to eat is hogs. And for 40 days and 40 nights I fasted. Don't know how much longer I'll last, kid. Feeling faint, dehydrated, and malnourished. Been on Earth for years, and I'm still just a tourist. I don't know the terrain. Lost in Satan's mountains, turn to cannibalism, sipping blood from venous fountains, and it seems that fornication is the closest I've come to getting back into the womb. Yeah, I didn't hear that. And it seems that fornication is the closest I've come to getting back into the womb. Perhaps to be born again. Demons crucify my Christ, hear the saints mourn again. Moans and groans, sobs, lowest whispers, tears drop from holy eyes like slivers of ice. Slice Beelzebub's throat. If it doesn't work, slice it twice. I say, let's crucify Satan on a swastika. Break his limbs to fit the form. Constructed of an olive tree. Adorn his head with a crown of thorns. I'm fed up. I yell at the sky. The sun shines too bright. My nappy head drops. I catch a glimpse of her thigh. Consumed by lust, I'd suck her dreadlock. She's just that fly. I told you I was polluted. And there's no hope, or so it would seem. He found life escaping his body at 17. And he didn't seen too much to be convinced he was young. You know, Mike. A life exposed to experiences at an age where it's unable to process intellectually or emotionally, yet forced to respond is often accelerated. He told me he was hustling. Who was I to debate it? Being a product of my environment, I understood what he felt born into this life. Just plain a hand he was dealt. His parents wasn't there. He had to be fed. He knew I'd been there at his age and he was dying to be led. I wonder if my advice what led to him dying. In the streets, hustling to make bread, he was trying to learn how I persevered. I never told him no. I didn't think I could stop it. He wanted to know how to bag his blow, make cash flow so he could eat, have profit, and still cop it. I admired the little nigga for his fortitude. He was still in school, thought I was a hell of a dude. And with the condition he was living in, part-time Kroger dividends, just couldn't afford him an environment where he could live and be healthy. He was trying to survive, not be greedy and wealthy. Don't judge. Don't judge if you ain't live it. Maybe just maybe thugs who can dig it. We gotta take because they won't give it. And K2, I'm not a thug per se, but I done had my day trying to make sunshine through the gray. Be it herbs or yay on Lewis and Francis, 14 baby on the way. Yeah, his stuff was different but the same. It was still ghetto gang, ghetto pain, and ghetto hustling to gain a secure spot where he could feel sane. Our role models had often experienced the same type of pain and passed down game in hopes that one day a youngster could retain a secure spot where he could be sane. He just wanted to pick my brain for some of that game because a long way I done came, and to him I appeared sane. It's not unreasonable for a 17-year-old brain under duress and considerable stress to make decisions he feels best. When the hunger is immediate and the options are few, placed in this environment, you do the same thing too. So, I came here with mi familia. I got mi madre. She's awesome.
Yeah, she's cool. Got me working.
She came, look, she working, she came here to work. That's why she dressed like she came, she working. We got Mama White, we got my sisters, we got Camille, we got Dave, we got Naoki, we got Malika, we got my wife Mickey, we got Mike, I like to call him Miguel. We got Mike in the house, Marcus Ridley, Chief Conjure Ridley. I mean, we got a lot of people who, my nephew Austin. So at any rate, this is my nephew Eric. He's an awesome guy, and he's about to do this thing for you guys.
I'm Eric Curry, I'm 17, I attend Southside High School. This poem I have for you is untitled. So, here it goes. Everything in life involves waiting. Do you have the patience? I understand the work is hard now, but don't get lazy. Having some ambition can lead to greater achievements. Trust me, everything else will come in due time. Just don't be hasty. Have some patience. I promise the reward will be worth your waiting. And big ups to all the 90s babies out there making it, because we're a new generation and most of our elders have lost their patience with us. So slowly but surely we regain their trust. Stay strong, we must unite and thrust. So future doctors and lawyers look more like us. The future is the mirror which we be facing. Everything in life involves waiting. Everything in life involves waiting. But Rodney, right now, I'm touching souls. I'm touching souls, so I guess I'm something like a human dance floor. I keep them praying when they think they can't obtain more. We keep the other men guessing on what we planning for, and all you have to do is stay pure. And I promise that we will be a force. We must free ourselves from this conundrum and awaken our subconscious. Pay attention to the gibberish that they feeding us, and I bet you get livid. Somebody say livid! I promise to keep my promise and stay upon my mission. That's never ruin the young and one day get us all about the slum. Let's fight this war without guns, just straight shots of knowledge, no chaser. Disregard all the haters, because there's only one way to go now, and that's up. Because we didn't land on this rock. On this rock and landed on earth. And Babylonian laws are still unjust, but they just twist them to make them seem as such. So stay wise, because they stay pulling one over on us. So stay wise, because they stay pulling one over on us.